My name is Etta, and welcome to another Wizard101 guide. This is the school guide, so I'm here at the Arcanum, and I will be talking about each of the 7 main schools and the support schools down there. Obviously, I'm going to say this, I'm not entirely biased. I have played multiple schools, and I do have others who understand the schools a lot better. But keep in mind, if I say something that maybe doesn't say much to you, well, I'm sorry. But this is the true view, and I'm doing my best to not be biased. So don't jump me. So without further ado, I'm going to start over with Storm and make my way around. Starting off, we have Storm. Storm is a very heavy-hitting central, and when you play Storm, you often are getting hits. You're often able to hit faster than you can set up, most times. One pro is, yes, the heavy hitting. They hit really, really, really hard and really fast. I still remember Vicky, who, just by looking at stats, can kill Krampus Tier 3, and she's not even allowed into Tier 3 yet. That's a scary thought right there. A con is defense. I've never seen a Storm Wizard survive for too long. Most times they rely on Life Wizards to guard them, maybe an Ice Wizard to give them even more protection, but overall, nada. There's nothing in the defense category. Following this up, we have Fire. Fire is a very amazing school, being the other heavy-hitting class. They are more of the slower side of it, though, being more of dealing with dots and whatnot. Honestly, out of all the problems a Fire Wizard could be dealing with, their worst enemy is actually their accuracy. While Storm Wizards also deal with this problem, Storm Wizards often get a lot of really good accuracy pieces along their journey. Not a Fire Wizard. Fire Wizards are more carried by defense than they are of accuracy. So while you get a lot of good hits, and you're pretty much the sub-DPS to the Storm Wizards, are you really hitting your target, or are you hitting the wall 80 miles behind them? You know you've missed that badly. Don't lie to me. Ice Wizards! My beloved school, the one that I've maxed out so many times. The only reason I'm still leveling is because, King's Isle. Ice Wizards are one of the 2 tanking schools, being very formidable with their resistance and can survive the most lethal blows. Helena, I'm watching you. I still don't know how I survived that. I was limping. Ice Wizards also get a various array of all hits, which is kind of surprising. But we get our first one at 28, which isn't the earliest. There is someone earlier, but one of the earliest all hits. And I recently got an all hit back in Lemuria. That was my latest all hit. So we have an assortment of all hits, ranging from Snow Angel to Frost Giant, to Freeze Ray to Blizzard, and everything in between. One of the major cons, however, is we cannot utilize those hits. Don't get me wrong, I can show you some amazing hits in my deck. But be honest with yourself. How many Ice Wizards do you see striking a Storm Wizard's 15k at level 50? You're not gonna see that. I know, because as an Ice Wizard, I am still fighting for my life to slam. I got lucky once to do the 1 in a million challenge. Very lucky, but that's because I had Snowball Barrage. That's a L on me. Balance Wizards! I applaud many of you for still standing up on your own 2 feet. Normally I would have thought you would have disappeared, or just evaporated. But welcome. Balance Wizards are the best class that if you want to support your heavy hitter or tank friend, this is the class to do it. They get a lot of good things. You know, Balance Blade, which is a universal blade. Elemental and Spiritual Blades, which can go onto either or, and bypass a lot of cheats. I mean a lot by a lot of cheats. You can even say the same for many of their hits, having the earliest all hit at level 16. However, with the downfall is, balance is one of the hardest to solo. My balance wizard is actually with a fire wizard. My brother I think he's fighting for his life. I'm not going to check that, but he has a solo balance wizard just because he was watching another guy do it. Thankfully, it's very easy to make a balance wizard. You just have to keep up. And who knows, maybe you'll be an inspiration for other balance wizards. Just keep in mind that it's the hardest to solo. So, Death Wizards, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Death is one of the most versatile schools. And when I mean versatile, let me bring up Hannah Deathstaff. She has a set that can give her 141 outgoing health. Outgoing. Yeah. She can achieve very strong damage. She's got really good power pip. She's pretty good. She is a very well balanced character. Very well respected. By the way, if you guys want to donate, we're doing a cause to revive Azteca. I'll find some place to leave a phone number so that you guys can join. All Death Wizards are allowed. So, there's nothing wrong with being a Death Wizard. Even more so being one of the easiest to solo. I think the downfall is your hits. While you are the opposite side of the spectrum from Ice Wizards. While Ice Wizards could pull out 5 all hits in a single hand, Death Wizards, I just need to show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. You see this? This is my second all hit. The level 48 spell. This is Death's first all hit. More specifically, and I believe I'm allowed to see this beauty through here. Let me check. Nope. I am not worthy, never mind. But the point is, you guys don't get Scarecrow until 48. And your best bet just got nerfed. I'm talking about Deer Knight. Deer Knight, the next all hit, just got nerfed to having a death pip, which means you have to wait till after the level 50 to use it. It sucks. I'm so sorry, Death Wizards. Pat yourself on the head for me. Look out, it's the Myth Wizards. Myth Wizards are the next most versatile units. You could go one of 2 paths and you're never going to be in the wrong. You could either be minion heavy, relying heavily on your minion, but that's okay, because in the end, your minion will assist you regardless. I don't know about Beguile, don't quote me on that. Or you could choose to solo by yourself and you still get the guarantee, because you get plenty of all hits. The con, however, is a very scattered deck. I didn't realize this was a problem, but I think it's because my Myth Wizard is on my alt account. But I guess no matter what path you choose, you're gonna get a very cluttered deck. Whether you choose the minion path or the solo path, your treasure cards will be trafficked with supports, and so will your main deck. So when playing a Myth Wizard, only be careful of your deck being very cluttered. Besides that, you guys are fine. Yes, Life Wizards. How long has it been since we've talked? Life Wizards are the other defensive class. The only difference between them and Ice Wizards is that they have plenty of heals. They can heal anything. They don't have a restriction with their pixie. They get the legendary rebirth. They get so many good heals. And it's hard for them to die quickly because, well, they're healing. The con to this is that they can't hit hard. Very similar to Ice, they can't hit hard. And it's even worse because most of their hits are very bad. Very, very bad. They usually hide behind Storm Wizards. I know. Unless you plan on building a hitter life, just hide behind the Storm Wizards. It's not worth trying. I'm a healer. Now we reach the schools that don't have wizards of their own. Shadow is a very good school to have behind you. Very dark and mysterious, and very fun to have around. But the con is the sacrifice you must take. First of all, if you like having your hit points above 50%, I'm sorry. That health can get taken away with a wrong move if you're not paying attention to what your shadow spell's doing. Donate Shadow needs 2 shadow pips to transfer over 1 shadow pip to an ally. 2 for 1! And don't even get me started on Shadow Jester. I have more life spells that are more important than that spell. Life spells! Where to start? Welcome to the Astral Schools of Sun, Moon, and Star. Pros. I'm going to start it off with just Sun and Star. Sun is a very good enchant. Is not a hypocrite. Loves anything you put its spells on. You need to sharpen your blade? Sharpen your blade. You wanna put more trap in your trap? Put more trap in your trap. You wanna enchant your hit to do more damage? Go ahead, do so. It's not hypocritical. It's slightly hypocritical because it doesn't have anything that needs those things. But it's not mean or anything. Star is an aura. You don't lose that. You don't have a problem with auras, and auras are very fascinating to deal with. Cons. First of all, there's no cool sun, moon, or star hits. There's not. There's really no. Those suck. In fact, I don't think there really is any. Another con. Moon. I'm not repeating further. I'll let my Myth Wizard get to that point and we'll talk. Okay. So, that is all the schools. Now, I know there's other schools, but those are the main ones for combat purposes. So, I really hope that this helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. And yes, if I need to, I will do a full school series where I talk about each school. But let me know. I hope this helps and have a nice day. Hannah better not come out of that door. I swear to God, that was freaky. Fighting a leg, it'll take you out of deck. It's imagination to the max, spoilers can't beat that. Got a firm with precision and this is a quick incision. When you hear my music, it'll take you out with magic. Nothing you got can save you from this ball. When you see my squad, you better brought the apart. Got a demon cat, what you got against a god? It's a one-on-one, you never